Now, I saw this when I was browsing. I want to click it, and I want to read through it. Have you guys seen this yet? Have you guys seen that there's a star rating and performance point recalc? That means my Solace of Oblivion play is going to be worth 50, 100,000 performance points now. Is this new PP or stable? This is PP. There is no new PP or anything. Every so often we update the star rating and PP algorithms based on how the game is evolving. Osu, Taiko, and Catch are receiving updates to difficulty and performance. I forgot there was Plastic Love in this playlist. Where to start with this stuff I contribute because I find it interesting, but we'll eventually figure it out. Probably says something in this thing. If you want your thoughts to be heard, join the PP Discord, the PP Dev Discord. All changes made in this round are intended to keep the general understanding of per score PP values the same. Individual users may see it, yeah, whatever. Star rating, recalc, process, yeah, this is what they do all the time. So, replace AR and hidden bonuses with a new reading skill. Currently, any reward for playing beat maps with a difficult AR, or with hidden, comes from static multipliers in the aim and speed skills. This means these buffs are based off the AR value only and do not consider the difficulty required to read patterns. So this is the reading skill that we read about earlier, right? Calculating the density at each note and using that to scale reading difficulty alongside some basic angle bonuses. As the old bonuses were a single multiplier onto aim and speed, you can expect to see losses for very high-ranking players as their scores were receiving too much bonus for simply being high AR, as well as some buffs on high AR in the lower rankings due to not providing enough reward. Okay, cool. So the reading skill set in Heat Up Normal goes absolutely bonkers. That's awesome. Change speed difficulty summation to be a harmonic sum. Final difficulty doing a geometric sum of difficulties, meaning only a certain number of notes end up contributing a non-negligible amount of difficulty. Length bonus in PP has been necessary in order to ensure... Yep, as thanks to a change by Kotak, this final difficulty is now formed using a harmonic sum for the speed skill. It means that every note contributes to speed final difficulty and does not require a length bonus to ensure more notes increase star rating. Reward for all notes is directly tied to difficulty, so maps with a lot of easy notes will receive a lower reward than maps of equal object count with a higher number of difficult notes. That's good. That's a good change to length bonus, but I do need to Google harmonic. In mathematics, the harmonic series is the infinite series formed by summing all positive unit fractions. So how does that apply? Does this then, like, as the note count tends to infinity, does this start capping? It looks like it does, right? Fairly simple mathematic function. Well, yeah. But, like, harmonic sum never caps? It's divergent? Okay. Yeah, okay. It makes sense. But it would tend to a cap because at that point you are adding negligible amounts to it. That's more what I mean, because Osu is never going to be infinite, right? Osu is always going to be, like, there is going to be a finite end to something, because you can't play a beat map for longer than the length of time you have left in this plane of existence, right? It effectively can. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, cool. All right, interesting. Okay, interesting. Replace fixed length strain chunking with variable length strains. Wait! Does anybody know about chunking and how people were, like, gaming the system by moving their offset of their map by like 2 milliseconds to get an extra 0.2 star rating? Because that was wild. That was a wild time in the community. It means the offset and BPM changes are no longer able to influence difficulty on their own. Hell yeah! Dude, that's awesome. Random gains and losses. Yep, all good. Fine by me. Angle calculation to better represent the path taken on sliders. These angles are calculated by estimating the lazy path the player would take in order to correctly hit a slider. Until now, the calculated path has been unrealistic and resulted in a lot of unfair buffs to certain slider patterns. But that's wild, no? And anyway, you wouldn't aim the slider to the end. You would aim the slider to, like, part way along the slider and then move, no? Because that's where the actual slider end is. I guess that would take a lot more calculating, though. Improved relationship between distance and BPM increases in aim. Yo, Harrison! Hi! We're looking at the rebalance. We're having a look through what the write-up is sounding like. Angleguess.com. Wait, this is peak. After each guess, the hint will show you how close your guess was to the correct angle. Okay, I'm in. That is 76 degrees. 74 degrees. 71 degrees. 72 degrees. That is 73 degrees. First try, yeah, first try. Improved relationship between distance and BPM increases in aim. So this is the distance times squared thing, right? Thanks to a change, we can now change this mechanism without adverse effects to strain. As a result, a set of changes by Stanar were made in order to edge this mechanism closer towards rewarding BPM and distance increases equally. So there's the ideal. and it's linear. There's what it looks like now, which is still not great. And then this is what it used to be, which is crazy to me. Not a total fix. Oh my god, Quaver goes to 7.8 stars. Sentimental Skyscraper goes to 7.5. I want to see what Airman goes to, actually. I would love to see what Airman goes to, because it dropped below 7 stars for a while. This is going to make finding no mod 1s for tournaments even harder now. Like, how disgusting is it going to be to go back and look through some older map pools where the no mod 1 and the no mod 2 were exactly the same difficulty, and now no mod 1 is like just sky high. It's through the roof. It's like 8.6 stars, when before it was like 7.8. Image material in map pool. Peak, dude. As a tiebreaker as well. Just think about that. Stop nerfing Mad Machine. Why is it 200? No shot. Are you kidding? 227 for 99% on no mod? Are we being dead ass? That's lower than it was pre-speed buff. No shot. Right, replace speed distance bonus with separate snap and flow aim difficulty evaluation. Okay, all-star rating for flow aim has come from a bonus from... Okay, so yeah, I knew about this, and I always thought it was bullshit. It was really stupid. Distance bonus has been replaced with a new flow aim difficulty evaluator in the aim skill. It's only laying the groundwork for future flow aim improvements, but flow aim now considers velocity and angle changes rather than simply distance. Okay, good. That's good. That is good. I appreciate that greatly, because, like, suddenly, look at that. It's actual, it's speed. Tapping deviation is a statistic similar to unstable rate. Combining the score's hit statistics, OD, and amount of difficult speed notes in a beat map. Now using this deviation metric as a replacement for accuracy scaling within speed. Wait, what? Main goal with replacing accuracy scaling is to fix an inequality for scores set on higher ODs with non-perfect accuracy. Scores with lower accuracies on high OD may be worth less PP than if they were played at a lower OD. I've seen this, yeah. High OD, lower accuracy scores on speed-heavy maps to be buffed, and low OD scores on speed-heavy maps to be nerfed. I don't know how I feel about nerfing low OD, but also, I guess we have to wait and look at the effects it has on what goes on. This made it in? Dude, this actually made it in? That's hilarious. No shot. Adjust miss difficulty to be harsher on initial impact. Harsh in the miss penalties in it. Okay, that's... I don't like the curve crossing over at 9-ish, but that's funny. 4 to 9 will stay roughly the same. 9 plus miss scores will slightly gain PP. Don't like that. But the 1 miss penalty, good. I reckon it should be big. And then minor changes. Include 50s in slider break estimation. Okay, good. Yep. Fixes, change, now unnecessary high CS slider nerf, changes, readings hidden, good grief. Like, that's a full page of just bug fixes, no? Okay, yep, just one change to OC Taiko. Nerf, and even less for Catch. Nothing for Mania, because the Sunny rework will never get released. Okay, cool, I like that. There you go. If you want to learn more about the development, you may want to take a look in the difficulty OSU channel of the Discord server, or even join the Performance Points Discord server dedicated to developing and discussing PP. That's huge changes to the performance point system, though. I'm interested to see how this shakes out in practice. Do we have live PP rankings? Right. All confirmed changes. Show me. Okay. Oh, brother. Plasma, like, only losing 370, but I'm pretty sure he gains because of all of his easy hidden players. Saiyu gains 79. Malish back in top 50. Okay, yeah, minus 11. FG Sky back in top 100. Wait, peak. Zuti plus 27. Awesome. Freddie Benson going up is, like, good optics for me, honestly, because I try and play that skill set. What do we got? I get back to top 150 at least, but I lose 500 PP. Ugh. That's... I'm not going to stand for that. I'm not going to stand for that. Wix. Oh my god. 500. Plus 500. No, we gotta see. We gotta look. Gets a 1.1k. Haramachi Clover Hard Rock Nightcore goes to 1k as well. Wizard's Tower. Oh, it is a... Okay, it is a well, quote-unquote 3-mod score. That's cool as heck. Dude, Malteser doesn't go down as far as I thought he would, actually. He only goes down 800. Bonk? Oh my god. Wait, that might be the best result of the rebalance so far. Dude, that is so deserved. Hell yeah. Couple of fresh 1Ks. That's awesome. Insane. Hansa's Insane Techniques DT goes up to 900? That's not even an FC, is it? Is it? When did this happen? Last month? One of the few players these days who still actually plays the game. You know what I mean? Like, everyone else farms PP, but Monk plays the game. GN 1K? That's cool. Let's have a look. Reading PP. Let's sort by reading PP. Let's go back to page 1. Plan Bob at the top, of course. Who else would it be? But GN, Reviclia, Emrek with 5K. Assuming that's all of the 3 mod scores, he's ripped. Koro, yep. Gambler, yep. And the Colibed, yeah. So it must be the AR11 stuff. There's the GOAT. There is the GOAT. United Easy Hidden becomes 450. And you can tell who's gaining from the reading rework and who's losing from the, I guess, the rest of the rework. GM with the fresh 1K. Quaver Easy SS is 661. Yep, right there. Yep, that's the one. That's cool. Yeah, no, you know what? Good rework. I like this rework. But then I say that about every rework because I just like change. I like progression. I like when the meta gets shaken up. Oh, dude. Awesome. Honestly, awesome. Really like that. Getting the reward they deserved. Just like seeing green numbers going up.